let me start with this land territory. Even before the independence of Indonesia, this area is like this land territory. During the independence, or when Indonesia got its independence in 1945, the law that was applicable at that time is called the 1939 Ordinance, which claims there are only 3 nautical miles of territorial sea measured from each island. So this is the situation back then when Indonesia got its independence. I repeat, like, you know, the belt of water from each island. And can you imagine, there will be high seas around here, right? High seas, like anybody can travel over there for free. If we zoom in this area, for example, this is the situation. So high seas over here, and only 3 nautical miles of territorial sea measured from each island. So Indonesia did not really see it as a good thing. As I said yesterday, Leonardo, you still remember, Indonesia is not enclosed in one blanket of territory or sovereignty. It's like different bubbles spreading in different places. So then, based on that fact, Indonesia claimed, for the very first time, Indonesia claimed that the water within the Indonesian archipelago belongs to Indonesia. And then by defining what they called it, archipelagic baseline, or baseline enclosing actually the entire country, and all waters within it is called archipelagic waters. This is Indonesia's unilateral claim. In 1957, through what they call it, Juanda is our Prime Minister back then, Juanda Declaration. And this position is actually prepared to be maintained in the first United Nations Conference on Law of the Sea in 1957, 58 if you still remember that. So this is actually what Indonesia was about to propose to be adopted in the Law of the Sea Convention. Even though it failed actually, the international community refused to recognize this kind of proposal. So, however, Indonesia still continued with its own unilateral claim by claiming the 12 nautical miles not from each island but from this baseline. So this is what they call it Natuna Pocket, Kantong Natuna back then in 1960s. As the story goes, continue, and then I make it short, in 1982, when the Law of the Sea Convention was adopted, and the archipelagic state principle was adopted, right? So it means that now this is the situation. So can you see here, based on the new convention, Indonesia is now entitled to designate its archipelagic baseline. And it also managed to close this Kantong Natuna, the Natuna Pocket, by defining new base point over there. Because the distance of one single segment is no longer than before. One is longer, so it is possible to enclose almost everything. And from there, Indonesia can claim its territorial sea from that baseline, and also define its boundaries with other countries, right? And so this is now the entire water that Indonesia is entitled to. Territorial sea and exclusive economic zone, the green part. And this is the small part of continental shelf, which is beyond 200 nautical miles. This is another story. It is possible for a country to claim or to have or to confirm its entitlement over seabed beyond 200 nautical miles. But what they have to do is they have to really define it and submit it to the United Nations and then has it approved or recommended. Indonesia has done this. So now, this is the water. If I don't really want to distinguish between territorial sea or EEZ, but this is basically now the water that Indonesia is entitled to. But let me remind you again that, okay, for this area, the green line, it is unilaterally claimed because Indonesia does not have any neighbors to the south. So it can claim unilaterally, right? But over here, The red line is bilaterally with Australia in this case. Also this one, the part of it. How about the other? This one, the blue dust line. It is actually a unilateral claim by Indonesia, but it still requires agreement with the neighbors, right? This is actually Indonesia's claim, for example, with Palau. I'm not sure what Palau will think about this, but in my opinion, it is possible for Palau not to agree with this claim. So it may, the negotiation is still running now, still ongoing for Indonesia and Palau to define. Also for this one, you still remember? So it is actually the line that has to be agreed with Malaysia on the right and left side, and also with Vietnam on the north side. And also this one with Malaysia, with Thailand, and with India. Remember, I'm talking only about the water now, because we talk about seabed here, it's all done, right? So now this is what Indonesia claimed as part of its water. Without waiting for the agreement with other countries, this is what Indonesia has done. Dividing those water into 11, what they call it, wilayah pengelolaan perikanan, which is the fisheries management area, based on the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries Regulation number 1, 2009. So this map is really the map that is now used by Indonesian government when it comes to fisheries management. Well, at the same time, some of them might not really understand what this dust line means, which is actually a unilateral claim, right? So imagine if, like what happened in 2010, for example, when the Chinese vessel came here in this area. Of course, in the Indonesian perspective, it came into Indonesian water. It is even governed in one of the minister regulation. But at the same time, from the perspective of China or Vietnam or Malaysia, it is not yet confirmed to be part of Indonesia because we haven't agreed any boundaries yet. So things like that. Now, enough about Indonesia and other countries. What's the consequence of having the status of archipelagic state? If you still remember, the archipelagic state means that all the waters around or within the archipelago belong to Indonesia now as an archipelagic waters. So this is what happened actually. Imagine that this is Indonesia or another archipelagic state. So any vessel from any countries can go through that before its status as confirmed as an archipelagic state, right? This can go through. But what happens after the definition or designation of archipelagic baseline, right? So the idea is actually, can I have one? Yeah. So to still allow other vessels to pass, but now within only one particular sea lane that is defined. So I'll make this quick. So this is basically what happened. Now this is the timeline how Indonesia tried to designate its archipelagic sea lane. So from the point where it is only 3 nautical miles and then archipelagic baseline and so on and so forth. But up to now it established already the north-south sea lanes, but not yet the east-west. So this is the illustration now. This is what Indonesia has established. This is the proposal from other countries. So it has to be like this, from Australia and from the US. It makes it complicated. So the options are many or endless. This is what I can propose. It can be debatable. We can discuss about this. So this is what Indonesia can actually define based on the interests of Indonesia and the interests of other maritime states. I think that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much.
Can you tell us a little bit about why the armed forces seem to have such a strong point of view? essentially, if the archipelagic sea lanes are to be determined, what are the security implications for Indonesia?
Thank you for that. We have our friends from TNI here. I think we'll be able to add probably later on after my comments. This is what I see actually. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a discussion also with some friends from TNI. The view actually towards this matter is that the archipelagic sea lane, archipelagic waters belongs to Indonesia. I mean, that is the point where they start. The archipelagic waters belong to Indonesia. So Indonesia should be able to control it, to let people in or not to let people in. That is basically, I mean, in my opinion, how they started or where they come from. So it means that it is our right not to designate, not to pave road or whatever way for others to come or not to come. But in my opinion, it is actually, they need to probably view a little bit more than that, to go back into the point where Indonesia had only 3 nautical miles of territorial sea. So when Indonesia got its independence, those waters did not belong to Indonesia. So then Indonesia tried to claim, which is good, and then the international community is nice enough also to accept that proposal, but with compromise or trade-off that please still allow us to come or to navigate through, because that's what we have been doing since time immemorial, whatever. So it is actually something that, in my opinion, people in Indonesia, so that TNI, probably need to see, to revisit, that the water did not belong to Indonesia, and then we tried to claim it, and then we got it, but we still allow them to go through. But the one thing that is even more important in my opinion is to see the Article 53. One of the points says that it is not an obligation for Indonesia to designate the ASL, but it has nothing to do with the rights of other countries to go through. It means it's okay you don't designate, it's okay you don't really make roads for us, but we still come. It's even better to an extent, if I may use the word, for them, not for Indonesia to designate its ASL, because it means that they are free to use any route that they like. Because that is what exactly written in Article 53. So, in my opinion, so why they hesitate, or they hesitate to do this? Because of the view that ASL for us will bring disadvantage. Like, if we allow people to come to our country for free, it will generate threat. It sounds logical, right? But the thing is, the one thing that is, in my opinion, never discussed in detail, even though we don't really create road for them, they will still come, and because they are allowed to do that based on the convention. So it is not like what I said yesterday. It's not like creating a road in the middle of the jungle, so to give them way. So if we don't really create the road, and they will not be able to come to us, that is not the case. If you don't create the road, it is like a lapangan sepak bola, like soccer field. If you don't create the path, they are happy because they can just go anywhere they like. So that's basically the idea. I mean, in my opinion, my humble opinion, how we should understand this. So, in my opinion, this archipelagic sea lane, yes, no, it is not an obligation, but it's actually on the need of industry. It doesn't need to really define it for certainty, basically. So if we define that road, it is certain where other vessel can go through, so we can control only that part. If we don't really designate it, if we don't define the road, they can just basically can go anywhere. So it is even harder for us to control. So in terms of security, I think I already covered it a little bit, because they think that, can you imagine one of the senior officials said to me, can you imagine, Andi, if we allow a lot of other countries to come to us, they will bring anything they want. It is a normal mode. The submarine will just go down the water and things like that. We cannot really control. Can you imagine if we allow them to do that? It sounds logical. But another part that is not discussed, like if we don't really create the road or the lane, they will still come and they will still just do whatever they like. It is even harder for us to control. So I think that is how I see it.
But is there a sort of a psychological issue relating to the Java Sea that that the security forces just find difficult to overcome?
Yes, maybe. There's some also issue about that. That Java Sea is very narrow connection. It is very close to they call it the heart of Indonesia. And then can you imagine that if a foreign vessel can really go through past that area, for free, the threat will be very obvious. But once again, if we continue this discussion, if we don't create the lane, it doesn't mean that they will not do that. They even can do it they can bring more threat, because they can just basically go anywhere they like, not anywhere they like, but any route that is viewed as normally used for international